Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start this show by introducing the boys that make all the noise, my wrecking crews. We got the old guard and the new recruits. Let's start with the new recruits. These boys are fresh on the scene. First, we got Stinger, my Exodus Pedata Strider. And then we got Flash, my Gust Halo Pursuer. And then we got Jumpstart, my Talumba Calamity Inquisitor. And then we got Freezer Burn, my Shredder Ember Mercury. And then we got Major Pain, my beautiful Zeus Fury. Now these bots are all level 6, the weapons are anywhere from 7 to 9. And then we got the old guard, everyone's favorites. Don't forget about them, they're part of the show. First we got Frick, my Death Button Raven with Orkans and Panadas. And then we got his twin brother Frack, my Russian Death Button Raven with Talumbas and Pins. And then we got the General with my beautiful Trident Fury. And then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And then we got everyone's favorite Buzzkill, my Spark Scourged Mender. Now these bots are a level 6 and all their weapons are a level 9. Now these boys have climbed their ranks all the way up to Master 3, so make sure you cheer them on out there in the battlefield, because they're fighting way above their weight class. Alright guys, let's get this party started. And I'm going to call this battle Trust Your Team. And boy, has it got a great message to it. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Woodish. Okay, guys, we're in Rome right now, and I got the new recruits going out here to do their thing. I usually take Flash. Over here, he's my Gust Halo Pursuer. I take him over to this, I like guarding this one. It's got a great vantage point because you can not only obviously get this one, hold it, but you can also have line of sight into the inside of the Coliseum there and support your mates if they're in there, or even catch reds on the back side of the Coliseum. So it's just got a really good vantage point. And I'm gonna have a Hydra guy kind of starting to run back from me, and I'll show you how to dodge the Hydras. See, watch, he's coming after me. Tuck it right in here. You're still close enough to guard that beacon and get out there, but right now he can't get me, so it's got a really good spot to it. And then I toggle around to see if I see anyone coming in close, go after them, watch my countdown on my stealth, get right back in here. So this is a great way to hide and guard this one. So let's talk about the title of this, Trust Your Team. You know what? You are in with 5 other people that you don't know. Sometimes you do know if you're in a squad battle. And you know what? You got to do your job. They're going to do their job. You're sometimes going to have a great game. Sometimes you're not going to have a great game. But sometimes the way of playing this is with the teamwork aspect. And this is why I love both Domination and Beacon Rush. And by the way, look out for Beacon Rush episodes, because I'm going to start making them too. Because teamwork is the biggest part of this game for me, and that's why I love it so much. I'm not a free-for-all fan. This week's skirmish is free-for-all. Played a few battles, didn't like it, because I'm not a brawler. I am a tactical guy, but my tactics revolve around being able to work with team players and trusting in them to do their part, and me doing my part, and working together as a team to make these victories happen. That's what's so great about War Robots, is you get to team up with other pilots. who have similar skill sets, sometimes not the same skill sets, but you get to kind of do the dance, learn each other's moves, and within 10 minutes, work together as a team and pull this one down. And that's what's so great about this battle and why I like it so much. Again, but you need to learn how to trust in them. I really almost time all my actions and do all my maneuvers based on what I know my team is doing. That was a sacrifice one. I was pulling in his focus, that Dragoon, so he can focus on me, so my guy can then chip away at him. And throughout the battle, we were simply just working with each other as a team to make things happen. And that's what I love about this game. So trust in your team, guys. Make sure you're being mindful of everyone around you on your team, what they're doing, and what you can do to support them. And working together as a team, you can certainly outplay just about anyone else who's playing for selfish reasons. So there you go, guys. Yeah, great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Okay, let's meet the BR stars. That's right, these guys are built for this one. We got Frick, we got Jumpstart, we got Flash, we got Reaper, and we got Busco. These guys are compact and ready for battle. I'm gonna call this battle Dicey Call, and boy, it's full of them. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Okay, guys, this is Beacon Rush. I'm gonna be doing a series of Beacon Rush battles and let you know my mindset. I start off with Frick. He's that double jump, gets him right on close. I'm going right past our near spawn beacon. I'm going for that neutral beacon that every map has. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to immediately fill the gap between and close the gap between you and your guys. Made a bad jump there with Frick. All right, now that we got that middle, that bridge beacon, I'm going right on in and picking up that gap here. I got Flash. He is my Gust Halo Pursuer. And what's going to happen is I'm going to wait for him to, anyone coming, I'm going to take him out. As soon as this thing gets there, I'm going to go do some more assassination runs. I'm trying to take down as many as I can. By killing these guys off, I'm building in another gap. And that's the mindset. You got to make judgment calls. This is a quick battle. Beacon Rush is not a 10-minute battle. It probably hardly ever is. It almost always goes down to either domination or killing them all, but it happens very, very fast. So you got to be ready to make the quick decisions where to pop in. I came over here because it looked like I had enough guys down there taking on the bridge. I want to come up here and see if I can't weaken or soften them up. Now, I'm taking Buzzkill to go after these two guys up here. They're not really all that contested, and there may be a chance to get them out of here. So, if we can take it, we will. I made a really bad call here. I forgot to empty my gun, so I jumped out and didn't have the ammo to take on that guy. So, I was very unmindful. I'm a little out of sorts on Beacon Rush. I'm still trying to get my rhythm going, but I know what I want to do. And it is a matter of creating gaps. I got out of that area and I saw another target to go after. Beacon Rush is a completely different critter as far as your positioning and posturing. Because when you kill them, they don't go back to their spawn. So you got to be ready to kind of use the ability to spawn in closer, to use that extra space and that gap. So you're not going back to your spawn. You're keeping up and you're keeping the pressure and you're filling that gap. Now Buzzkill just got taken out. You see how as fast as the battle's going? I'm going down here to try to go over there. Now, it seems like everyone on the red side is tucked behind a rock, and they're doing that Pop-Tart thing, where they jump up, lay off a few, and then pop that down into cover. Well, that's going to be boring. Our guys are sitting here covering the bridge, so I don't need to be here. I need to start finding either a different angle, but get to where I'm within range. I'm not going to try to take those guys on, but I want to try to get where I can at least start chipping away, because we do want to eventually erase those guys. So I have a couple of people shooting at me. That's an energy weapon over there, so I will go ahead and drop my Aegis shield and let that guy shoot at me all you want. I got plenty of that. Unfortunately, now I can get this guy, try to chip him away before he liberates that beacon on the bridge, but it was too late. But luckily, my guys are right on down there to take that. We did a double kill, and I'm going to get this guy whittled on down, and not quite. So we're going to reload here and see where else I can be used. And then I saw a situation that I couldn't just let happen, and that's these two guys crossing over to my left over there. I look back over there. There they go. I can't let that happen. So I had to pretty much drop a really good bot to take my last bot out. It's a dicey call, but I think it was necessary, because if I didn't do it, they were going to grab that one, and we just could not let that happen. When you're playing Beacon Rush, you need to be ready to do a sacrifice run. drop a bot, a perfectly good bot, just to make sure that you don't lose an advantage. And that's just part of the deal. Now I can see all those reds going over to the bridge. Fine, let them have that one. Look at this beacon bar. We just about got these sewed up. This is a little insurance that I'm trying to buy. Didn't even need it. But that's what you do, guys. Make sure that you're making those dicey calls. You've got 5 bots. Make sure each and every one of those is a fast-moving, high damage per second bot. Make sure that you're ready to use them, and make sure that when you're plopping in on a beacon, you're going right where you need to go. Maybe not where it's too contested, where you're going to get vaporized immediately, but make sure you're getting yourself in a good position to go in and start supporting another beacon that you want to claim and liberate. And that's how you do it, guys. Make sure you group up and bunch up. Don't get off by yourself. And there you go, guys. Hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a whole lot of fun. Peace out. Okay, let's start by taking a look at my hanger. We got Frick, my Death Button Raven. And then we got Jumpstart, my Exodus Orkin Inquisitor. And then we got Flash, my Gust Halo Pursuer. We have Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And we have everyone's favorite Buzzkill, my Spark Scourge Mender. I'm calling this episode Pressing the Issue. You'll definitely understand why in a second. Enjoy my friends End Status as they play their awesome song, Mortality. So, Beacon Rush has a completely different mindset when you're going into it. And on Beacon Rush, you are trying to get to their closest spawn beacon as soon as you can. Now, you want to divide and conquer. Have 2 of your mates go right, or 3 of your mates go right, 3 of your mates go left. But what we're trying to do right now is get right on up and close to this beacon right here. Now, they got it, and they're going to keep getting it, but I'm not giving up on this one. The rest of my mates are going to the other one here over in the gap and down below, but I'm going to keep grinding it over here. Now, again, all of my bots that I'm using are high damage output, so I can quickly go in. They're almost, each one is almost kind of a death button, and they have them too. But that's what you got to run when you're playing Beacon Rush. You want to get in there and get savage right away. So, we are still working on that one. We have the 3-2 beacon advantage, but in Beacon Rush, it's all about getting the right beacons. And if you can establish a dominant presence right here in their nearest spawn beacon, you got it. Because as long as the rest of your mates are keeping their word, look at this. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to back right up here. He's going to try to get me. I'm going to get out of the way because I don't want to die. But I'm so close. But now I'm going to hit my my stealth. I'm going to liberate this one. I'm going to cap it blue, and the game is over. It ain't over quite yet, but it's over. Because now, each and every one of my guys, as they die, they can spawn right here, right at their spawn area. So, and now it's a containment zone. We really don't even have to go and get them. We're just going to sit here and chip them away. Now that we got all the other ones blue, they can respawn maybe at one of the other beacons, but for the most part, we have them backed up into a corner. And every time they spawn, they're running right on into where we are respawning ourselves. So we can do this over and over. We can do this all day, as my favorite superhero would say. So now I'm going to respawn right here, right up close personal to them. I'm going to get right back here where, again, all I'm doing right now is trying to keep this one blue. Because as long as this one's blue, we're going to keep respawning right here, and we've got this nice containment zone. And this is what you're always trying to do on Beacon Rush, is create this little containment zone so they really can't even leave their spawn area. And as long as you can do that, it's going to be a nice green banner. So make sure you've got that pressing issue. Press the issue on a regular basis on Beacon Rush, and it'll lead to a nice green banner. Again, I'm kind of new at this, but I'm not really. I don't understand the concept, and I'll keep sharing these with you. I'll probably put a Beacon Rush battle on each one of my episodes and keep talking about it and help show you guys what I can do with my level 6 bots. Even though I didn't do a lot of damage, I was focused on a certain little area, which then finally gave us that nice advantage at the end there. So there you go. Hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.